SpaceX continues to push the boundaries of space exploration, as the Launchpad at their Starbase facilities has been given a remarkable upgrade, primed and ready for the next thrilling Starship flight. Also, SpaceX sets its sights on a daring mission, which is a folding heat shield. Yes, you heard it right. A revolutionary shield that defies convention and promises to transform spacecraft re-entry. But that's not all. Japan reveals plans to launch a satellite made of wood. Yes, wood! The extraordinary toughness of this organic material has stunned researchers and could potentially change the face of space manufacturing forever. What remarkable developments await us at Starbase? Dive into this video to find out. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the recent developments and advancements that are shaping the future of space travel. One notable area of progress is the Massey's test site, a former gun range now repurposed by SpaceX to test prototypes and production articles, including ships and boosters. As SpaceX gears up for increased production of Starship's first stage Super Heavy booster, it seems that cryogenic testing of new boosters will be conducted at Massey's rather than at the launch site. Evidence of this can be seen in the construction of the booster corral station, where each booster's ability to hold cryogenic liquids under pressure will be thoroughly tested in a process known as cryproofing. The pilings for the stand have been exposed, hinting at an upcoming concrete pad that will be poured in the coming weeks. This signals that booster or ship testing is likely to commence within the next month or so. Moving on, let's explore the various components and test articles at the Massey's site. The B6 test article, for instance, remains tipped over on its side, revealing crumpled metal that indicates the location of the flight termination system test. Notably, the Haskell barrier, partially destroyed by the torrent of water from the B6 following the FTS test, can be seen in the left corner of the steel dome. Further examination reveals the removal of NC-31's black test tip. This removal process is underway following NC-31's test to failure a few weeks ago. The lines observed are used for pressurization, allowing for the testing of structural rigidity during actual flight loads. Observing the tank farm at the site's far left, progress can be seen in the rebar framework for 4 pedestals. This quad pad support system will enable the installation of additional horizontal storage tanks. Additionally, a second cryosphere has been installed next to the first, with one of the vaporizers being lifted into place. The installation of cryogenic piping toward the can crusher is also in progress. Now, let's shift our focus to the ship huck shucking station located at Pad C2. Construction efforts have been ramped up with the addition of hold-down clamps for ships and a 3T-shaped arm steel structure made of I-beams. This structure appears to be part of a load cell and calibration system for the hydraulic ramps, resembling a unique pair of pants. As we conclude the news of the Massey's test site, we turn our attention to Sanchez, another area within the Starbase facilities. Here, an intriguing structure stands tall, which is a 5-legged stand measuring 12.5 feet cubed. Previously a rental slot for United, this structure now serves as a multi-level enclosure with an arc segment curve. Based on its construction, it is likely to accommodate 2 single 9-meter rings, either housing a welder inside or used for qualitative placement on top. This stand is expected to play a crucial role in the production process within the Star Factory, moving our gaze to Booster 8's thrust section, awaiting its eventual fate of being scrapped. Adjacent to it, 2 booster transport stands have undergone notable upgrades. The addition of new vertical supports indicates their enhanced capacity to handle heavier loads, such as during the booster's crowd test. These transport stands are poised to serve as temporary fixtures, securing a prominent position in crowd paths, possibly including a new pad at Massey's, as previously discussed. As our exploration progresses, we now encounter the painting of pipework for the steel plate system's water supply tanks. The once bare pipes are transforming, assuming a fresh white coat, while a nearby assembly brings together another lengthy section of pipe. This attention to detail and meticulous construction highlights SpaceX's commitment to excellence and precision. Ascending to the new Mega Bay Action Construction and Station area, we witness significant progress. All 4 corner structural members of the second level have been completed, awaiting the final installation of exterior cladding. Pre-assembling these corner sections saves valuable time, eliminating the need for frequent trips up and down for segment and cladding installation. Shifting our focus from Sanchez, we embark on our next layover at the build site. Aptly named, this location serves as the hub for building, constructing, and vertically assembling towering starships, super heavy boosters, and other test articles. These cranes, along with the seal for the new gray-colored Mega Bay, were sourced from the Florida Roberts Road facility facility, signifying the collaborative efforts and resourceful planning behind the construction process. Furthermore, it is essential to consider the critical role of channels in managing stormwater runoff at the build site. These underground structures handle approximately 25% of the site's water flow, redirecting it from the ring yard into the mudflats. Moving into the heart of Starbase's facilities, significant expansion plans are underway at the Star Factory, where SpaceX is preparing to revolutionize the manufacturing process for Starship and Super Heavy boosters. The developments taking place here are not only crucial for the company's ambitious goals, but also hold immense potential for the future of space exploration. To accommodate the growing demand for Starship production, SpaceX has embarked on a project to expand the Star Factory. Visible progress can be seen as the ground fabrication building, previously responsible for pipework assembly and ground equipment production, is being dismantled. This marks the beginning of a strategic shift, with all such activities being centralized within the Star Factory itself. As we explore the area, it becomes evident that the construction of the new gray-colored mega bay is well underway. The ground fabrication teams have been diligently working on this expansion, with 3/4 of the construction already completed. These additions will provide greater flexibility and fewer constraints in the long run. Additionally, culverts have been installed to manage stormwater runoff, ensuring the site's sustainability. The focus on the expansion of Phase 2 within the Star Factory is particularly noteworthy. It is here that rings and other essential components for Starship and Super Heavy production will be manufactured. By expanding the Star Factory, SpaceX aims to increase Starship production by 2 orders of magnitude. Elon Musk envisions a manufacturing rate of 1 Starship every 3 days, equivalent to over 120 Starships annually. To achieve this level of production, the company recognizes the need for a dedicated facility capable of scaling up operations significantly. In the weeks leading up to this expansion, various changes have been observed across the Starbase facilities. The parking lot behind the highway has been cleared out and repurposed for staging module mobile office structures, which are currently being assembled. These units are expected to replace the offices located behind the ground fabrication building, which have been displaced due to the ongoing expansion. Interestingly, the welding stations in the area have been removed, signaling a shift in operations. Previously, transport stand rings were created at open-air welding stations. Transport stands play a vital role in the production process, allowing for the efficient movement of bulky 9-meter rings within the facilities. As SpaceX's Starbase facilities continue to evolve and expand, significant developments are taking place at the Star Factory, where manufacturing and production for space-related equipment and components are carried out. Let's delve into the exciting updates and plans unfolding at this crucial facility. The Star Factory is set to undergo a series of expansion projects to meet the growing demands of the space industry. The need for a Star Factory arises from the increasing requirements for advanced manufacturing capabilities and larger production capacities. SpaceX aims to optimize its manufacturing processes, enhance efficiency, and deliver cutting-edge technology to support its ambitious space missions. One of the notable expansion initiatives at the Star Factory is the construction of new horizontal storage tanks for the orbital tank farm. The foundations for these tanks are being carefully prepared, with additional reinforcement bars staged around the perimeters. These tanks, known as vacuum-insulated hot dog tanks, will replace the existing vertical lock tanks, which sustained damage from previous Starship flights. The Star Factory has also been focusing on addressing infrastructure requirements. Following an accident that occurred over a month ago, SpaceX recently completed the removal of an old construction elevator used for tower operations and maintenance. As we explore further, we come across the area where the water daily system is being assembled. This system, combined with steel plates, serves as a crucial component in safeguarding Starship during its flights. Additional water supply pipework has been delivered to the site, and the various pipes are being assembled, along with elbows to ensure seamless water flow. Furthermore, the high-pressure gas cylinders, stacked neatly on concrete pedestals, will play a vital role in pushing water through the tanks and the extensive piping system, which incorporates water-cooled steel plates. As preparations for future launches are underway, a few noticeable updates can be observed. The booster hold-down clamps are still absent, indicating ongoing modifications to the launch infrastructure. Red covers have been placed over the recently reinstalled Raptor Quick Disconnects, highlighting attention to detail and safety protocols. Additionally, openings have been created in the launch ring shielding, likely in preparation for the reinstallation of stabilization pins, a critical component for secure and stable launches. In downward direction at Star Factory, the installation of pylons around the OLM has taken place, although the exact number remains uncertain due to machinery obstructing our view. Our observations and analyses reveal the presence of 3 primary water supply pipes directly connected to these plates. This significant development paves the way for installation, estimated to be completed within the next couple of weeks. The new theory surrounding the water-cooled steel plates capitalizes on the 3 observed direct supply pipes. Water is channeled into these pipes and directed towards the center, where it disperses into all 6 segments before flowing back out the edges of the remaining 3. This innovative approach leverages the principle of fluid movement from areas of high to low pressure, allowing the interconnected plates to evenly distribute the high-pressure outflow. Our attention shifts to the area surrounding the orbital tank farm. Following IO2, the stabilization pins have been removed and carefully laid on the ground in front of the methane storage tanks. These pins serve as guides when lowering the booster onto and off the OLM, providing essential protection for the outer 20 engines. Excitingly, we anticipate the installation of an enhanced and extended version of these pins in the near future, further enhancing the safety and efficiency of the launch process. In the heart of SpaceX Starbase facilities, a new era of growth and progress is unfolding. Our attention shifts towards the Booster 10, an impressive site standing tall in the rocket garden. This magnificent assembly represents a remarkable achievement in the manufacturing process. We also witness the deconstruction of the fabrication building, making way for progress and new possibilities. A concrete pump operates at the on-launch mount, delivering the essential building material required for construction. Earthwork activities near the OLM shape the landscape, laying the groundwork for future structures. A crane, skillfully disassembled, is transported to the production site, ready to undertake critical lifting tasks. The Roberts Road crane rises elegantly, showcasing its power and versatility. As progress continues, the windbreak is demolished, allowing for unrestricted movement and access to the site. The drilling rig returns to the OLM, emphasizing the importance of precise engineering and groundwork. Piling driving commences, firmly anchoring the structures into the ground, while rebar installation ensures durability and strength. These processes ensure the foundation for future developments is solid and reliable. There is also update on the new high bay, a majestic structure that stands tall and signifies a new era of growth. At the center stage of this remarkable facility is the state-of-the-art LR-11000 crane, showcasing the advanced machinery employed at Starbase. This modern equipment is a testimony to SpaceX's commitment to innovation and efficiency. The bustling activity in the area is highlighted by Ship 26 and the Rocket Garden. Booster 10 takes its place among these significant milestones, ready to contribute to future endeavors. Ship 26, capturing attention with its size and purpose, exemplifies the magnitude of projects underway at Starbase. The Mega Bay proudly hosts Booster 9, further emphasizing the scale and magnitude of the rockets being developed. Ships 29 and 28 reside in the high bay, showcasing the thriving production site and the diverse projects currently in progress. The update concludes with a glimpse of a trench leading to the launch site. This symbolic representation signifies the path to be taken in the near future, showcasing the exciting progress and upcoming ventures at Starbase. It serves as a reminder that the construction and development seen throughout the video are all leading towards the ultimate goal of enabling successful launches and pushing the boundaries of space exploration. That was all regarding our updates on Starbase timeline. Up next, SpaceX could launch this wild origami-inspired folding heat shield later this year. SpaceForge, a Cardiff-based company, is set to test a groundbreaking folding heat shield named Prydwen, inspired by the Shield of King Arthur, which will undergo a re-entry test through Earth's atmosphere later this year. The shield will be part of Starforge's Forge Star 1 mission, launching aboard a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket. The European Space Agency, that is ESA, recently shared an update on the origami heat shield, highlighting its inclusion in the mission. Upon the completion of the probe's mission and its trajectory back to Earth, the Prydwen heat shield will deploy prior to atmospheric re-entry. To recover the shield, Starforge has developed an innovative solution called the HoverNet, an unmanned water vessel specifically designed to catch payloads returning from space. This method ensures the safe retrieval of the heat shield and its components. Despite the extreme environment of outer space involving significant temperature changes and exposure to intense cosmic rays and dangerous solar particles for 10 months, tests confirmed no decomposition or deformations, such as cracking, warping, peeling, or surface damage. A recent Kyoto University press release said. Pridwen is made of a high-temperature alloy fabric and uses origami-inspired folding techniques to decrease its size and occupy as little physical space as possible while not in use. Typical ablative heat shields are as wide as whatever spacecraft they are shielding. They are rigid and heavy and rely on the gradual burning off of material to deflect heat absorption away from the spacecraft. Pridwen's ability to deploy and expand its size creates a surface area large enough to evenly distribute and radiate heat away without damaging the shield's fabric, which allows it to be folded up and stowed again for reuse. Additionally, the enlarged size of the origami shield generates sufficient air drag during descent, eliminating the need for parachutes. SpaceForge has conducted drop tests at altitudes up to 10.5 miles, preparing for Pridwen's inaugural atmospheric test flight. During its fall back to Earth, the company has been perfecting the use of the hovernet to catch the probe, ensuring a successful recovery. While heat shields are the primary focus of SpaceForge's current ventures, the company aspires to play a significant role in the expanding space manufacturing industry. Manufacturing in a zero-gravity environment offers advantages for certain products such as superconductors, pharmaceuticals, and fiber optics. SpaceForge envisions a future where reusable hardware, capable of efficiently and affordably returning goods to Earth, will be in high demand as the next industrial revolution unfolds beyond Earth's boundaries. The Pridwen project has been under development for over 4 years, receiving support from the UK Space Agency and participating in the European Space Agency's General Support Technology Program, that is GSTP. This program aims to advance emerging technologies for use in space exploration. NASA has also explored similar heat shield concepts, such as the low Earth orbit flight test of an inflatable decelerator, which is lofted, which employed an inflatable and expanding shell to reduce atmospheric friction and heat during entry into Mars' atmosphere. While a specific launch date for StarForge's ForgeStar 1 mission has not yet been determined, the company anticipates the mission to take place sometime in 2023. As SpaceForge continues to innovate and test its folding heat shield technology, it remains at the forefront of advancements in space manufacturing and reusability, driving the next generation of space exploration. Up next, Japan has a wild idea to launch a satellite made of wood in 2024. In a surprising twist to satellite manufacturing, a team of researchers from Kyoto University in Japan has embarked on a groundbreaking mission to launch a wooden satellite into orbit. Although it may sound like an outrageous idea at first, recent tests conducted aboard the International Space Station have confirmed the remarkable resilience of wood in the harsh environment of outer space. The project, known as LignoSat, is a collaborative effort between Kyoto University and Sumitomo Forestry, aimed at exploring the potential of wood as a viable alternative material for satellite construction. The idea emerged from the astonishing results of a preliminary investigation that exposed different types of wood to the vacuum of space aboard the ISS. After 10 months of exposure to significant temperature changes, intense cosmic rays, and dangerous solar particles, the wood samples exhibited no signs of decomposition or deformations. There were no cracks, warping, peeling, or surface damage observed, according to a recent press release from Kyoto University. These findings have sparked excitement among the researchers, who are now eager to explore the effects of the harsh, low Earth orbit environment on organic materials. The LignoSat Spacewood project began in April 2020 as a collaboration between Kyoto University and Sumitomo Forestry. Wood's ability to withstand simulated low Earth orbit, which is LEO conditions, astounded us, Koji Murata, head of the Spacewood research effort, said in a 2021 press release. We want to see if we can accurately estimate the effects of the harsh LEO environment on organic materials. To test those effects, a small panel containing 3 different wood samples was launched to the ISS for storage on the station's Japanese experimental Kibo module, where it was exposed to space for 10 months in 2022. The wood panel was retrieved by JAXA astronaut Koichi Wakata and returned to Earth aboard SpaceX's CRS-26 Cargo Dragon spacecraft in January 2023, and project scientists are hailing its success. Of those woods tested, the LignoSat team chose to move forward with the project using the wood from magnolia trees because of its relatively high workability, dimensional stability, and overall strength, according to the release. The team believes that magnolia wood possesses the necessary properties to withstand the challenging conditions of space and serve as a reliable material for satellite manufacturing. If in fact product, wood turns into a truly viable alternative for satellite manufacturing, it does have some potential benefits compared to the typical metal alloys used in today's constructions. For one, it is more environmentally friendly across the board. It is easier, cheaper, and cleaner to produce, and is much more disposable when it comes to a satellite's end of life. Additionally, at the end of a satellite's life cycle, wooden satellites offer a significant advantage in terms of disposal. When deorbited, these satellites would burn up completely during atmospheric re-entry, eliminating the need for strategic splashdowns in remote parts of the ocean. Any hypothetical wood fragments that might survive the fiery plunge would naturally decompose wherever they land on Earth. The development of wooden satellites could revolutionize the space industry by providing a sustainable and eco-friendly alternative to conventional satellite construction. Moreover, this innovative approach aligns with the growing global emphasis on environmental preservation and responsible manufacturing practices. As the demand for satellite technology continues to rise, the advent of wooden satellites opens up new possibilities for reducing space debris and promoting a more sustainable future in space exploration. While there are still challenges to overcome and further testing to be conducted, the progress made by the LignoSat project signifies a bold step forward in the quest for alternative materials in satellite manufacturing. As plans for the launch of the wooden satellite in 2024 take shape, the world will be watching eagerly to witness this extraordinary fusion of nature and technology reach new frontiers in space. That was all the space news for today. When will the next Starship launch dazzle the skies? And could Japan's ambitious plan to launch a wooden satellite be the game changer we've all been waiting for? Share your views in the comment section below. And if you want to see more interesting videos, don't forget to subscribe with all notifications enabled so you don't miss out on the latest news on space.